Hi friends, and welcome for a new video of Ready Set Yoga. Today we are going to see together some of my favorite poses to work on and to get ready for PINCHA MAYURASANA or forearm stand. So get ready and I'll see you on the mat. These poses work both on strength and flexibility because PINCHA MAYURASANA is a complex pose. Not just because you are balancing on your forearms and not just because it is upside down, but because it requires both core and shoulders strength, but at the same time it requires a great deal of flexibility both in your shoulders and chest and in your legs, above all in your hamstrings, but even a good a range of motion in your hips. So let's get ready and let's start. There are two ways you can practice these poses. You can add them to your daily practice, or you can focus on these 5 poses, but please remember to get warmed up with a couple of sun salutations before you start. So let's get started with pose 1. Make sure your heels are on the same line and you have around one leg distance in between your heels. Square your hips, push back with your right hips, slightly forward with your left, and make sure your hips are on the same line. Navel in, engage the core, place your hands on the mat, or if that's too much, you can even use a couple of blocks under your hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, reach with your chest towards your thighs. And just stay there wherever you are. It's not important to reach your shin with your forehead. Remember to lead with your heart and not with your head. So chest to the thigh first, and once you get there, you can reach with your head. But for now, we want to really focus on trying to attract one heel towards the other. Repeat on both sides, and that would be exercise number 1. Pose number 2, it's all about your shoulders and chest flexibility while we keep working on our hamstring flexibility. So find your downward facing dog, hands, shoulders distance apart, and feet, hips distance apart. And we are going to bounce from this pose, pushing with your chest towards your thighs, and go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stay in your downward facing dog for a couple of breaths and start again. Repeat at least 3 times, and once you feel comfortable in it, I encourage you to increase the repetitions, so do 3 repetitions of 20 at least, so that you really work into your shoulders and your chest. Pose number 3, it's a quite important one to prepare for pincha, and is dolphin pose hold. It requires both strength and flexibility, and I consider it to be very propedeutic for PINCHA MAYURASANA and to also build a good form in your pose. So start with your elbows, shoulders width apart, press with your hands down on the mat. Point your toes under, navel in, and push up with your gluteus towards the sky. You can keep your knees bent and open your chest, push with your chest towards your thighs, relax your neck, and keep hugging in with your elbows and create space in between your shoulders. You can stay here. If you're a bit more flexible, you can place your heels on the floor and keep working on that shape. And hold here for at least 5 breaths. Better if you can get to 10, and build on that. Keep your neck relaxed. Okay, now we have drill number 4. Lucky's gonna show it for us. Aren't you? No, he's not. So drill number 4 is all about shoulder strength and core control. We're gonna start from dolphin pose, which we were in. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Dido, please, can I have the mat? Thank you. So from dolphin pose, it doesn't matter how your dolphin looks like. You can be with your knees bent, straight legs, wherever is fine. And try to reach with your nose, your thumbs, or even farther. And go back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Try to keep your tailbone down and your back straight. Try not to arch and compensate with your lower back, but really grab the mat with your fingers and try to find your strength from your core and your shoulders. This is a great drill to build strength. And last but not least, pose number 5, it's regular plank pose hold. Have your elbows shoulders distance apart and make sure to have your shoulders in line with your elbows. Step back, navel in, tailbone down, hug your elbows and shoulders in, create space in between your shoulder blades. I would say stay here for around 1 minute or build up to that. Start with 30 seconds, 45, and then 1 minute. If you can build up to 2 minutes, that would be great. And yes, start working on these drills and you'll get closer to your pincha. Stay tuned for video 2 about pincha preparation, and we'll get there together. Thank you for watching this video and for practicing with me today. It was a pleasure to guiding you as always. And if you enjoyed to practice with me, please remember to subscribe to the channel and to follow me also on my other social media on Instagram and Facebook. You can find all the links below. And please share your practice with us through the hashtag ReadySetYoga and following the page ReadySetYoga. Thank you and namaste.